Dolphins fans, welcome in to Dolphins Today. I am Will Scott. The NFL draft might be in the rearview mirror, but we are keeping our foot on the gas pedal here at Chat Sports, getting you guys more Dolphins content. So subscribe if you want daily Dolphins news and rumors videos. You have come to the right place. If you are a part of Fins Nation, hit that subscribe button below. Let's get into some post-draft rumors on today's show because there is a lot to discuss. Starting with Taylor Lewan. Could the free agent offensive tackle be joining the Miami Dolphins? Lewan told Barstool's Frank Flemming over the weekend that the Dolphins have called him. Chris Grier, the Dolphins general manager, was asked about that rumor in his press conference yesterday, and he confirmed the call happened a few weeks ago. He said that no further discussions have taken place, however. Lewan has over 5,700 career snaps at left tackle, but none at right tackle. And, of course, the Dolphins have a hole there at this moment. Now, if he's open to playing right tackle, which he's never played in his career, and he's willing to take a team-friendly deal to join the Dolphins, I'm all for this. You have an opportunity to add a veteran offensive tackle who's had a lot of success in the league, who would probably be a pretty big upgrade over your current right tackles on this roster. I would 100% bring Taylor Lewan to Miami if he wants to play a right tackle and if he can take a team-friendly deal. Do you want to sign Taylor Lewan? Type S for sign or type P for pass down in the comment section. Go down, let me know what you would do. It is the pinned comment on today's video. So when ad break comes, go down, chime in, type S for sign or type P for pass. He would play right tackle in all likelihood. That is where Austin Jackson is currently the starter. You did draft Ryan Hayes in the 7th round. I fully expect Hayes to make this roster. Maybe he's the backup swing tackle because of the lack of depth that you have at that position. Jerron Christian is there. I don't know if he's going to make this team after re-signing Kendall Lamb as well. So those are the only other tackles you have on this team outside Teron Armstead. You certainly need some depth at tackle. And like I said, he has plenty of experience. The 11th overall pick in 2014, spent 9 years with the Titans. 3-time Pro Bowler, 2 All-Pro appearances, and 105 games played. So named 2 All-Pro teams, 105 games played. This guy certainly has a lot of experience playing tackle in the National Football League. However, the injury history is a concern when you're talking about Taylor Lewan because he didn't really miss a whole lot of time at the beginning of his career. You look at years 2 through 5. He wasn't a full-time starter in year 1, so I did not include his first year in the league. He just missed 12 games. The last 4 years, he has missed 33 games. So he's injury-prone, and so is Teron Armstead. So if you were to sign Taylor Lewan and, let's say, start him at right tackle, both of your starting offensive tackles would be injury-prone. And that would be maybe problematic because you certainly have a quarterback in Tua Tagovailoa who has an injury history of his own. But at the same time, Lewan would be an upgrade over Austin Jackson, and a pretty strong upgrade over Austin Jackson. I think we'd feel a lot more comfortable with someone like Lewan, with his pedigree, with his experience at right tackle over Austin Jackson, who just is not proven at that position. Want to shout out our good friends over at Kinzuri. Thanks to them for sponsoring today's show. Fellas, are you tired of feeling insecure about your height? Kinzuri makes shoes that can add up to 2.8 inches to your height discreetly. Women get heels, makeup, push-up bras. Why can't men get a confidence boost as well? We're all the same height lying down anyway, if you know what I mean. Kinzuri shoes are not only height boosting, but also stylish and comfortable. They're not grandpa's Velcro shoes, but fashionable shoes that can receive compliments even without the height increase. The height insoles are integrated into the shoes, making it the ultimate height hack. For a limited time, Kinzuri is offering our viewers an exclusive discount of 15% off on top of their up to 30% site-wide discount. Use code chat at kinzuri.com/chat to get your 45% off. That's a great deal. Don't wait any longer. Upgrade your shoe game and confidence now at conzuri.com/chat. when I want to get high, I put on a pair of Kinzuris. The link is in the comments and the description of today's video. Guys, when Patrick Seatman and I go out together, he's like 6'2", I'm 5'9", so of course all the ladies are going to be trying to talk to Patrick Seatman, and I'm just off, getting drinks for everybody. Not anymore. I'm 6 foot tall in these Kinzuris. I love them. Wear them out all the time. Kinzuri.com/chat. Get your height boosting shoes. That link is in the comments and the description of today's video. We'll get producer Patrick Seatman on here in a second because we're talking about his running back. Patrick Seatman is the host of our Minnesota Vikings channel, and Dalvin Cook has certainly been in trade rumors all offseason, specifically to Miami. The Dolphins have been the front runner to land Dalvin Cook really for the last several weeks. But is Dalvin Cook to Miami dead? Because the Dolphins drafted De'Von Achane, who you add to this already crowded running back room. You re-signed all 4 of your running backs in NFL free agency. All 4 of them were free agents: Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson, Salvon Ahmed, Myles Gaskin, and now you add Texas A&M running back De'Von Achane to this room. And I think drafting Achane made it clear that the Dolphins are not going to be pursuing Dalvin Cook. Achane is the future. That is the guy that I think they want to have as RB1 here for years to come, potentially. Over 1,100 yards this past season at Texas A&M. 8 touchdowns, 5.6 yards per carry, 196 carries at A&M for Achane. Remember that game, producer Patrick Seatman, when he ran for like 250 yards against LSU? I was there. I was at that game, and I'm like, De'Von Achane needs to be a Dolphin. And I know we all love Dalvin Cook. We all love the idea of bringing Cook to the Dolphins. But De'Von Achane, a third-round running back, going to be a lot cheaper than Dalvin Cook. And I think that factored into the Dolphins' decision to draft Achane over maybe trading for Dalvin Cook or signing him after he got cut. But I would be shocked at this point if Dalvin Cook is a member of the Miami Dolphins in 2023. It's just not going to happen. I know some people are saying, well, don't rule out the Dolphins. There's still noise about the Dolphins maybe pursuing Cook. It's just not going to happen, in my opinion. I believe De'Von Achane is going to be the future running back for Miami. They already have 5 running backs on this roster. I just don't see it happening. Do you want to sign Dalvin Cook? Do you still want to go after Dalvin Cook? Either trade for him or acquire him after he gets cut? Type Y for yes or type in for no down in the comment section. Let's welcome in 6'2" producer Patrick Seatman. He doesn't eat Kinzuris, I do, on today's show. Seeps, you cover the Minnesota Vikings here at Chat Sports. What's the latest with Dalvin Cook? What are you hearing?
I think he's going to stay. I thought if the Vikings were going to make a move, it was going to be during the NFL draft. And it was funny. We came in, I think, every single day of the NFL draft. We said, is today the day Dalvin Cook's a Dolphin?
Every single day we were talking about it.
Every day. Didn't end up happening.
Whatever. So you think he's staying in Minnesota?
I think he stays unless they're going to trade him for future draft capital. Watch out for him getting cut, though. That's going to be something. Maybe the Dolphins sign him, cut other couple running backs, but you seem like you're kind of in the camp.
I think the situation is he wants to be a Dolphin. His agent even didn't deny that he might be a little bit interested. And I know you have your opinions on his agent, but I know that his agent didn't deny interest. I know that he's from Miami. He probably has a lot of interest in playing in Miami. But you don't draft De'Von Achane if you're planning on going after Dalvin Cook.
Exactly. I thought they made the complete right decision. Don't give up any draft capital. You get the younger, cheaper back with much better legs than Dalvin Cook. I think the Dolphins made the right move, Will.
I would tend to agree. Let's take a look at some of these rookie minicamp invites that have been sent out. Of course, we talked about the Dolphins signing 19 undrafted free agents this year. They got rookie minicamp coming up. And they've invited, I said signed, I meant invited, Aidan Borguet and Datrone Young. So the Harvard running back and the Duke cornerback have been invited to rookie minicamp. Last year, Miami hosted 14 tryout players. So it's possible that a couple players will stand out from that minicamp and they will sign them to deals. Talked about the UDFAs yesterday. Let's talk about some draft grades that have been handed out here to the Dolphins. The Dolphins had just 4 draft picks. They certainly tried to make the most of them. I gave the Dolphins a B, kind of similar to NFL.com, B-. Fox Sports says B+, USA Today C+, PFF B-, Sports Illustrated D+, so SI. not thrilled about the Dolphins draft. But I read in Sports Illustrated and I've read elsewhere, people that have been giving out draft grades for the Dolphins. You can't lower the Dolphins draft grade just because they didn't have a first-round pick. Like Sports Illustrated literally said, the Dolphins didn't have a first-round pick, so we're going to give them a C- for the first round. How can you grade draft picks when in the first round when the Dolphins didn't have a first-round pick? You cannot dock the Dolphins for that. You have to look at the picks they actually made, and when you do that, it was a decent draft for the Dolphins. It could have been better. They should have gone tight end earlier. They should have gone offensive line earlier, but they still brought in 4 good players with those 4 picks. It started with Cam Smith. It ended with Ryan Hayes. Love that Hayes pick. By the way. Tomorrow, we're going to get you Mel Kiper's Dolphins draft grade. How does the ESPN analyst think the Dolphins did in the 2023 NFL draft? That is tomorrow's video. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, even in the offseason, even after the draft, we're still getting you guys daily Miami Dolphins videos.